Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you enjoyed your stay. If you do, make sure to subscribe button down below before you go. As you can tell from the title of this video, we are doing a Q&A. So I'm not gonna rant, or not rant, I'm not gonna ramble. I meant to say I'm not gonna ramble. I'm not gonna ramble. We're just gonna answer some questions.
Proceed.
Okay, we're just gonna answer some questions. Do you guys do any Christmas traditions? You do this one?
As of right now, I don't think so.
Yes, we do.
Do we?
We have the coloring thing now.
Okay, as of now.
Yeah, we have traditions. And then now that Jackson's older this year, I want to do like one present that they open on Christmas Eve. Last year he was still like a little too young where like he didn't really understand like opening presents at all. Where like this year I think it'll be more fun. But last year he didn't really understand it, so we didn't really worry about it. But in the present it's going to be like some pajamas, a little movie, some snacks, and then we're all just going to like have a movie night together all night and like on Christmas Eve. And then I really want every holiday to make cookies together. I know
she said this in the past, like she said this when we and I first got together. But I didn't know if you still wanted to do it.
What? Oh, like this stuff?
This tradition,
yeah. I just think the boys. I think Nuggie was too young last year. Obviously, he's too young this year. He's still getting pajamas, but he won't open the present.
Yeah, see, I never grew up doing anything like that.
Neither did I.
Oh, okay.
I just want to be that like.
I don't know if you did like the Christmas Eve and then the Christmas.
No. I just want. It's like I want our kids to have like memories like that. Where like the holidays were always like such a fun time.
Fun time, yeah.
Yeah. My parents were divorced, so it was a very unfun time. What is the hardest part of being parents to 2 under 2?
You first. I answered last one first.
Okay.
Next.
For me, I think it's time management.
I was just gonna say that.
And not only just like, not even just time management, but like especially when Dante goes to work. I guess you can't really speak to this, but when Dante goes to work and it's just me, lately I've had a sort of a struggle with dinners. Because Jackson very much so needs my attention, but he also very so much needs my attention. And he's also wanted to eat around dinner time. He's like, oh, it's dinner time, I'm hungry too. So he's kind of giving me that like, and he's exclusively breastfed. So I have to cook dinner, and I need him to eat. And then Jackson's getting into like, I don't know, the cat litter. Like the cat food, he likes to dump that on the floor. That gets a little challenging, but it's manageable.
Yeah, I'd say the same thing as time management. It's just finding the time for literally everything.
Yeah. Where did you first meet? Where did you first meet? What's one thing he loves the most about you? Is he very affectionate?
What does that have to do with this one?
I don't know, that's what the question is. Do you not believe me?
I believe you. I just
okay. So we'll take it in parts. Okay. So where did you first meet? Grade 9 English class.
I think you're gonna ask me that. I'm like, really?
Please. I forgot. Stop. What's one thing he loves the most about you? You call me nice. He has nothing nice to say. I'm mean.
I don't know. You tell me what do you think I love?
No, I'm not answering the question for you. What's one thing you love most about me?
How passionate you are about things, and like how much like you just go for things like at all times.
Oh, I actually think that's really nice.
You know what I mean? So like when you want something, you will go to the ends of the earth like to get that thing.
That's actually really nice. That's actually a really big compliment. Thank you. I love you. And yes, he's very affectionate. As a matter of fact, he actually likes to sleep on top of my back. I cannot get him to move.
I can't not sleep cuddling you.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
It's really annoying. Especially when I was pregnant. Oh boy. Because you'd breathe on my neck. Oh,
Or how much you care about other people.
Oh, you're still thinking?
Yeah.
But no, that's like that has to be the thing you hate about me. How much I care about other people, because you're always telling me I'm out here doing too much for everybody else.
Well, also you never put yourself before everyone else too, like. Yeah. And it's come to bite you in the ass a couple times. What do you
mean a couple times? Almost every time.
Like even like look at high school, none of your friends.
Okay, but the thing my thing with that is that everybody deserves kindness until they prove to me that they don't.
Right.
I'm the type of person that's going to show you I am here for you. I care, and I'm going to constantly prove it. I'm going to constantly give baskets of things that I know you like because I know that you're having a hard time. I'm going to constantly show up. I'm going to constantly like answer every call when I can, answer every text when I can.
You've always been like that too. Like,
that's what I mean, because every single person deserves it until they show me that they don't. And then once you stop deserving that from me, you'll stop getting it.
Yeah, you love the basket idea.
I do, because like, tell me it doesn't make your day.
No, it does.
Like, it makes your day, and that's like the whole point, right?
Oh, sorry, one more thing.
Okay.
How motherly you are. Cause like,
so out of those three, what's your favorite?
Cause like being with you like for you is like one thing, but then being with you and then seeing you become like a good mom.
Do you want me to cry or something? Like, I saw postpartum hormones.
No,
He's being so nice. It's only because the camera's on.
That's not true. That is not true.
I'm just kidding. He's very, very nice. Biggest piece of relationship advice, I can use some. We are currently arguing all the time. Fun fact, we actually used to argue all of the time. I'm talking like 24/7. He'd open his mouth and I would just bite it in the butt.
How long were we talking here?
What?
How long were we talking?
Like 2 years ago.
Right.
Stop. Like in 2020, like we actually almost broke up because of it.
Yeah.
And I think the biggest thing that we had to learn was like, I had to actually listen to what he was saying and vice versa. We just weren't communicating. Like, we thought we were communicating, but we weren't communicating. I wasn't hearing what you were saying. I was hearing how he was saying it. And he wasn't hearing, I have a difference of opinion. He was hearing it's my way or no way. So I think us readjusting that solved a lot, because now if I disagree with something, it's a conversation I think we can have until we find the best answer, instead of, well, it's always your way. And then you stop like yelling so much. So now it's,
yeah, at the end of the day, like this is like a team effort, right? Especially now that we have like kids involved too. It's not just me and you. It's not just me as a dad. It's not just you as a It's like us as like a team, a group. So we have to like, even if you don't agree with what I have to say, and I definitely don't agree with you have to say a lot of the times.
Apparently he definitely doesn't agree. That's okay. I have a text message that proves that he says, how am I always so wrong?
But yeah, taking both those into consideration and using that to make like a combined effort, I guess. And also, again, back to the time management thing, you have to really put in the work for each other as well.
Never stop dating each other. Because, and I think for the longest time we did.
Yeah.
We just got so accustomed to living with each other, and then after everything with Levi, I think we were both so just like accustomed to not doing anything, and just like, oh well, he was here through that, so he's not leaving, and
we definitely
same thing.
We definitely became like
roommates
with benefits.
Yeah, we were roommates rather than anything else.
Yeah.
And it made it really, really complicated, so we started prioritizing each other a little bit more, and that changed the way we spoke to each other.
And I think there's times where like I personally need to do better as well. Oh,
me too. Like, there's constant work. Like, there's always going to be work. It's just we chose to do the work rather than to give up the whole thing.
Yeah.
And we had to find how that was going to work for us. And for us, it was better communication. Better, like, put yourself in the other person's, like, shoes.
But I also think at the end of the day, if the other person isn't willing to,
that's what I mean. We were willing to.
We were willing to.
Yeah, that's
but
what
if the other person isn't willing to even talk and just argue the entire time.
Oh, it's like what you used to be?
Not even listen.
Oh, it's like what you used to be?
Yeah, I'm just glad you gave me a chance.
Yeah. He literally used to look at me and I'd be like, Dante, no, like, we need to actually talk. And he'd be like, no. I'd be like, okay. Bye. What color are your kids' eyes? So when they were both born, actually I guess even Levi, when they were all born, all of their eyes were gray. I had gray eyes when I was born. They were very like light gray. Jackson's are now like a hazily brown. They're more on the brown side now. They kind of went
gray. They were very hazel.
They went gray, very hazel, and now there's like still like a flicker of like hazel in there, but like I would say they're brown. And Coco's are still gray.
Yeah.
But that'll probably change. How long did you breastfeed Nuggie, and how long do you plan to with Coco? I think with Nuggie I was like 5 months, 6 months, and that was because I got my COVID vaccine and I didn't want to breastfeed him just in case, because there wasn't enough research at the time, and like in kids, and we just wanted to err on the side of caution because of the stillbirth. We didn't want to take any, I literally bumped his chest when I did that, but because of the stillbirth we didn't want to take any chances, so we were just very, very cautious about that. So we decided that was when we would do it. And then my mental health was also really suffering. I suffer from an eating disorder. So I was getting really, really triggered with having to eat a certain amount of food a day. And not that it was under eating, but it was the fact that I felt like I was overeating, and I kind of was because of breastfeeding.
Right.
So it was really triggering to me. So that was another reason why we stopped. With Coco, I plan to, as long as he wants, there will be a cutoff point where it is now a bottle that you get it in. It will not be from the tap, per se. But I think that'd be like a year and a half, 2 years, that I'd be more like, okay, let's drink it from something else. But if he was like 2.5, 3, and he still wanted breast milk, I would just pump it. I don't think that's weird.
No.
It's breast milk. It's like milk. I just wouldn't breastfeed, you know?
Breastfeed.
I wouldn't do that. No question, I just want to say you have the cutest kids and are such a great mom. It's nice to hear. Thank you. Thank you. Favorite and least favorite parts of parenting? Go. I'll come back to you.
No, I'm
just kidding. Because you're going to steal my answer. So go.
Probably for me, again, back to that time management thing. And
he's bad with time management to start with.
A, I'm terrible with time management, and B, I also have a lot of hobbies that I personally like doing. So it's like more of a guilt thing where if I want to do them, I should be like, hey, I could be spending time with my kids instead.
And 9 times out of 10 they're sleeping.
And if they're either sleeping or like I work late, so I come home and do it then.
They're still sleeping.
And they're still sleeping, but then I'm not like at my peak efficiency to be with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So he juggles a lot.
I juggle a lot, and then I decide to do something during the day as well, and then
you're just like really bad with time management before you had kids.
Yeah.
Like when we were in high school, like you never handed in an assignment on time because you're bad with time management.
Right.
Like he's literally so bad with time management. But what's your favorite part?
It's literally watching him grow up and like do like certain things, like watching Nugget color.
In the last video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watching color and like just like his first steps, or like him playing the snow the first time, and like
his first steps, he was walking towards you too.
Yeah.
So like,
it was just like things like that, like just.
And he didn't know if he wanted to be a dad.
Like I don't know. It's, unless you have kids, like it doesn't like to me like.
You're like, oh, kids.
If one of my friends were to say that to me, I'd just be like, oh, it's whatever.
Yay.
Back in the day, like now
Yay.
it's just like I hear them say it, it's like that is so cool, like that's so awesome.
Sorry, you're not boring me. It's just been a long day. My least favorite part is probably what's going to be potty training. We did 1 day of potty training, and Gay, the only reason why we didn't continue it was because he had to go back to work, and our day got cut short that day because I forgot he had an appointment. So it just didn't work out, and I can't do it fully on my own because he's still so needy. But I think that's gonna be my least favorite part. And then I think my favorite part is watching them hit their milestones, and just all the love.
Yeah, and we have like I have
like when Nuggie looks at me and like we're dancing and he is just like sitting there smiling at you, I'm just like, holy, I love you. Like I love you.
Can I retract my favorite thing?
I told you he was gonna steal mine.
No.
I told you.
No, my favorite thing is Nuggie's giggling.
Oh yeah, all the giggles.
So happy they are.
I just feel like everything feels happier.
Yeah.
Like holidays, happier. Okay, I'm gonna word it differently. Okay, ready? Oh, not only happier, but I feel like.
Do you have to do it over me too?
Yeah, over you, because it's more important. No, I'm just kidding. I think it's like reliving your childhood.
Yeah.
But creating a childhood that you wish you could have had.
Mm.
Like I didn't have like the greatest childhood, so like watching my kids get the childhood I wish I could have had, and then like living that through them, because it's just, that's kind of how I feel like being a parent is. It's like you relive your childhood through your kids. Which
is probably why I like the original Grinch better than
oh my god, here we go again. When are you two thinking about getting married?
So
we're not.
We're not
getting married.
What's it called, eloping?
No, we're not getting married.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Give me that ring back.
Just kidding. I think we're gonna elope because I never wanted a big wedding. He did. I know, shocker. I was not the one that wanted the big wedding.
Shocker?
He did. Because mostly, like, usually it's like the girl who's like forcing the guy to have like this big wedding or whatever. but he's the one who wanted the big
Usually.
wedding, and I didn't want the big wedding, and now he doesn't want a big wedding either, so now I don't feel like I have to have the big wedding for him. So I think we're just gonna get eloped or have like a very small ceremony. Like I've never really been, like I'm the kind of person, I'm gonna trip walking down the aisle. Like, okay, like I am. Like it's just gonna happen, okay? I don't like heels. I don't wear them often. And I'm not gonna wear flats on my wedding day. Like I'm going to trip. I'm going to fall on my face. And the last thing I need is like all of our family there to watch me do that.
These will be authentic though, you know?
Yeah, very on brand.
Yeah.
No, so I think we're just gonna have a small wedding with some family and my best friend, and that'll probably just be it.
Probably.
Maybe it's like a small ceremony just to say we had like a wedding. I'm still gonna wear a wedding dress, but we're looking at next August.
Yeah, on our anniversary.
Hopefully. Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah. We were gonna do it this August, like for 2022, but I was pregnant and I did not want to be pregnant to get married.
COVID too. The 3 places messaged, they didn't mess back.
Oh yeah, that was annoying.
And they were all
because again, like we were looking at doing it this year.
And they were all in the forest too, so it was like super cool.
They were really cool. Have you changed your mind about wanting another? That wasn't a no. There was a hesitation. I'm going with yes.
Yes and no.
Because my answer is the same.
Because like seeing Cohen makes me want another. But
Me too.
But at the same time, at least as of right now, it's not logical.
Well, we wouldn't have another one right now.
That'd
be stupid.
I know, but even in the next 7 months, it's not logical.
Why?
It just isn't.
Why?
It just isn't.
Why? You said that about Cohen too, and look, we're
Stop
up.
playing
It's
devil's
logic.
advocate. You know. Also, again, like, I think that's just might be more of like the excitement factor as well. Like with Cohen being home, oh, we could have another one, right?
He's been home for a month. I don't think it's the excitement factor anymore.
That's still pretty new.
Nah.
When you get a puppy, it's like, oh my god, it's a 1-year-old puppy. You're not like,
And then after a week, they're
a
like...
1-year-old or a 1-month-old puppy.
Most people after a week are like, I shouldn't have got a dog, I shouldn't have got a dog, I shouldn't have got a dog. For me personally, I'm on the same page. Like, yes, I do, yes, I don't. On one hand, I'm very content with our 2 boys. And on the other hand, I always wanted a big family. So, like, I always wanted 4 kids. Growing up, it was just me, my mom, and my little sister. So, like, my grandparents live 6 hours away. And I didn't really have, like, my dad's side of the family. I don't talk to them. So, it was just the 3 of us. So, I always really wanted my kids to have, like, that big sense of family. And then with Levi, Jackson, and Cohen, if we had one more, I would have that 4.
Right, and I also have a big family too.
Yeah,
so, like,
they still have that big family sensation, but I wanted I wanted my family to be a big family. But on the other hand, where I'm content with it too is I have trauma from trying to conceive. I have trauma from the NICU now. I have trauma from reoccurrent loss, and I have trauma from our stillbirth.
Yeah, it's been a rough patch.
Yeah, I've been pregnant 7 times in what, 5 years?
Yeah.
5 years, yeah. So it's a lot.
So
it's been a lot on my body.
If we were to have another one, you'd have 8 pregnancies with 4.
And that's to say that I didn't have to deal with more losses.
Right. That's with no losses, 8 pregnancies and 4 full terms.
Yeah.
So your body, and that'd be in 3.5 years. So like your
but
body.
But then the other part of me is like, it's just one more.
Your body would be going through hell and back, right?
Yeah. I think it's like if we really were to decide to have another one, I'd have to like actually sit down and like work through the issues and the traumas that I have and see if it's even something like that I can handle.
Right.
So
and something that you
even be interested in working on kind of deal.
Right.
So like I'm kind of in between, like I said. You guys do agree to have a third. How much of an age gap would you want?
Is it really the most asked questions?
Yeah. For me, I would want 2 under 2 again. We had our kids young.
2 under 2? Where's Jackson going?
Jackson's under 2. I would want 2 under 2 again, which would be Cohen and
like
the next
Cohen
baby.
Okay.
I'd have 3 under 3. Regardless, I would want 2 under 2 again because I do actually, like, I'd want them closer together than what Jackson and Cohen are. I wanted Jackson and Cohen like 18 to like 20 months apart.
Right.
And they ended up being 22 months apart.
That's still not bad though.
Yeah. But it was a little bit off from what I originally wanted.
Because there are a lot of people out there that try. And
yeah,
just
I got lucky to still have 2 under 2. Regardless, I want them to be 2 under 2 again. I do really like the age gap. We planned our kids young because we wanted them to be close in age. We wanted to have our, you know, our retirement years with our kids grown. We wanted to do the diaper thing when they were young. So I feel like I'm already gonna be 24 at the end of this year. So like the latest I would want to have a baby is the end of 2023 to the beginning of 2024. Right.
And like that's another thing too that you brought up. I just thought about it right now, was doing the diaper thing later on in life.
Yeah.
I now actually having kids.
He wanted our kids originally 7 years.
Yeah. So after having Jackson, I was like, oh, we should try for another one in like 4 or 5 years. And like just,
I was like, are you no, please no.
I could not imagine like leaving the diaper stage and then going back into
it. That's what I tried to remind you
like,
too.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was a long conversation when it came to having Cohen.
Like there's even some of my friends or like coworkers, they want children, but they want them like 5 to 10 years down the line. So they want them when they're like 35. Like,
and that's fine for them, but it's just like not what we chose for us. But like, what would you want if we were to have another one? What kind of age gap would you want?
Probably the same thing again, if not maybe a little earlier. Because again, that gets
I'm glad we're on the same page for that.
Faster out of the diaper stage.
Yeah.
Because honestly, that's the roughest stage.
And I think like once, because like we're already looking at potty training Nuggie.
And it's not
we'll only have 2 in diapers again.
Honestly, the thing is not even about changing the diapers. Changing the diapers is fine. Like, I don't even
find an issue with buying them. For me, it's just like changing the garbage that like consistently.
No, for me, I've noticed with like it's with Cohen and Jackson. So like I'll change Jackson and then Cohen will cry.
And then he
or vice versa. And Cohen will cry. And then Jackson's not understand what's happening, so he'll cry.
So like, when would you want the baby to be born? The latest. Because like I said, end of 2023, like end of next year.
Right.
Beginning of 2025. I actually know I'm gonna change it to like the middle of 2024, only because I don't know. Okay, let me rephrase that. Actually, I don't want 2023, and the end of 2024 to the beginning of 2025.
So it's like almost 3 years away though.
What?
That's almost 3 years.
Right, but I don't want to get pregnant before August.
Okay, that's fair.
So like I want him to be a little bit like, I don't want them too close in age.
So you want more of a winter baby again?
What? No, I don't want. I don't want a winter. I don't want a winter baby.
But then you'd have a summer pregnancy.
What? Well, I'll just have to live with it.
That was the worst.
I'll just have to live with it.
Cry about, oh, it's
Bobby,
so
it was
hot.
so hot in
so
here.
Hot.
Our apartment was so hot.
And then we turned the AC on. Oh, I'm freezing.
You know what?
Like,
you're right, but like rude.
Metapods.
Kind of. Pregnancy is kind of like that. Well, you get good snacks.
What?
I said, but you get good snacks.
Oh.
When you're in menopause, you're just like, damn. Like, and you get a cute baby out of it.
That's true.
When you have menopause, you're just like, shit.
I'm very surprised he's been down this entire time.
Yeah. That was a very chatty Q&A. But, yeah, I kind of rambled a little bit, especially in like some of the questions. But I'm a rambler. You should know that about me.
I like rambling.
What?
I like rambling.
I know. Trust me.
Go from one topic to another.
I know. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow in our next daily vlog. Bye, guys. Bye.